Why?
Same soup, I just had to reheat it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Kenny. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that?
Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
All that.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Yep, it counts. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Embiid, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
To the inside. Hartenstein. Embiid with the steal. For three. Nice defense from George. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shot by Grimes, no good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Hits the jumper.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Holmgren with it. Now defended by Oubre.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Philadelphia now. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. It's stolen by Dort. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, Good luck trying to contain it.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
76ers substitution. Number 28.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre on the wing. There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Here's Maxey. Nice defense from George. The Thunder with the lead. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Back to Maxey. Looking to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But, Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Out to Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I think he'll make that mistake again.
Count it. Good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front as they end the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Joe. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Joe's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Out to Edwards. From 13, the shot misses. Williams with the defensive effort. The Thunder leading by 10. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Can't connect from short range.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
pass to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Over Butler. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Williams. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. Sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers trailed by 14. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here is Holmgren. To the paint. Oubre with the steal. Shoots the three. Abusele can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. Now the 76ers with it. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around to stop the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the 76ers.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Inside. Shot clock at 5. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
13 fouls.
And so here is Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's George. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Joe can't get it to go. The 76ers trailed by 10. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's tipped and stolen by Maxey. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Now the 76ers with it, trailing here by 8. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the inside. Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy.
Oh, and he got the ball.
Wow. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder lead by 9. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Holmgren. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trailed by 9. Outside, George. Embiid inside. Locked in, Embiid with a contested shot.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. George has got 5 now.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 9-point game. Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Sweet move. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
D.A. thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Driving to the basket. Oubre outside. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Grimes. Williams knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. So it's the Thunder now. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
To the middle. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing here by 8. Here's Maxey. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And the Thunder making a change here. Free throw good, Maxey. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Leading by 5. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 11.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Bona. The layup off target. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Now, here's Maxey.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've got good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so here is Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Right wing. Back to Butler. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Butler missing. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a big high bounce and goes in. 8 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Butler on the wing. Pass to Embiid. You can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Holmgren with it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 11. High post, Embiid. Pass to McCain. Pocket 6. High post, Embiid. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder leading by 11. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Holmgren with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. Poke loose. The 76ers trail by 11. Inside, Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The 76ers trail by 11. To the middle. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish. Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 11.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Grimes. That one goes in. the free throw. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Holmgren. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And George, here we go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Every time I push a pen, but I do not push a pen. A pen and the pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that sponsor the prisons that they in. That include the past, the former, current, and ex-president. You can quote it like I wrote it, signature by Michael Wynn. Swear to God that I go hard and that's as hard as MC Ren. I don't need a reverend, I will not show reverence. Auntie say I'm arrogant, I say I'm intelligent. If God truly know my heart, then why would I bow to men? Now I only go to churches where they welcome worthless men who had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school, I'm as clean as my Sunday suit. Pastor play you for fool, me I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty, ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Famous Dave Dash was bringing people to court, bringing these famous people to court. Believe me, Brian Carey came one time. Maybe that's a movie, I'm not sure. But that might be the movie Beyonce. Beyonce went down and flew off. So, they were selling this rumor that one time that Jay not understand whatever. And they asked him, would you be responsible for business? And he said, no. That's the truth.
Walking, she gon' make it.
See that what you win.
I do damage. Can't stand it. Psycho bandit. Like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get me right in. Pull out the pantry. Not dancing. She bop like a candle. Up in the car seat. Hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Burn up at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that tongue. We done went right this all the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a.
Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to...
felt a lot familiar. I held on to that. So I got something, and you know what I mean? And it's like, these niggas got me. The hell with from me. They just want me to do this.
Bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Good defense by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. And the basket by Castle.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Lillard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lillard's got 6.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. On deep, Prince. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Then continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
There's the drive. That one falls. Giannis has got 7.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Fox inside the line. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The Bucks working the ball around. Kicks it out to Lillard. Launches a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama left side. Back to Fox. San Antonio again turning it over. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
13. The Spurs. 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 40.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Now here's Paul. Barnes. And it's Barnes on the follow. Barnes has got 8 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Paul. A 3-pointer is right on target. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Spurs making a change here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That shot misses. Good defense by Wembanyama. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Looking to end the run. Porter, no luck. Spurs leading by 9. Fox with it. Picked up by Portis. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Prince. No scoring in this one. And to the Kumbo inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. Johnson, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Trent, that's a two-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Giannis. They need this one. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Pass to Sohan. Paul for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Giannis showing creativity.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
The Spurs working the ball around now. And Paul gets it to go in.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Prince outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs leading by 10. To the middle. And the dunk by Sohan.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now Lillard following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. 4 free throws good from Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Out left to the wing. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
We were just young people at that time. I do understand that innocence
Bucks trailed by 8. Pass to Lopez. A 3 ball. Hits the 3-point foul. the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Fox, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Prince. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 3. Fox with it. Here's Shambeni, guarded by Kuzma. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
And here's the fast break. Here's Fox. And it's sent back by Lillard. And they get it back. A pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. Shoots the 3. That one, no good. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Trent with the wide open look. And again, the Bucks miss. Barnes right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Fox. Traps in the tray. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Yacht. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Lillard surveying the D. Jacks up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barnes can't get it to go. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Trent can't hit.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Down low. Sohan.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the shot goes down.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Back to Lillard. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Spurs leading by 10. Now here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. Fires for 3. And Chris Paul hits from deep.
If he can find the look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
Giannis is double. It's Trent on the wing. From deep, Green trains the three-pointer. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Johnson. To the right side. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Second chance shot. Spurs passing it around. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks trailed by 10. Porter inside. Here's Portis. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Pass to Champagny. It's stolen by Green. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Both teams will make substitutions. It's Trent on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Trent got 5 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Portis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution for your Bucks.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And Benyama up top. Fires high post. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Got a piece of it.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
The drive by Wembanyama. Kept alive. Oh, Wembanyama powers in the...
Riri, come here.
That is really good work there on
Come here.
the offensive glass.
Come here.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, David, thanks. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside, Fox. No good with the triple. And the Bucks with possession here. .153 left in the fourth quarter. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Lillard right side. Intercepted. And here we go. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got him going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Lillard outside. Will it go? Drives to the hoop. And Barnes sends it back. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama left side. Shakes him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Substitution on the court. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Livingston, and the Bucks miss again. Wembanyama left side, and the shot goes in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
There's Green with the three.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fires from way outside. Missed. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.
Back in '05, you could tell, oh, this dude from Atlanta, the way he dressed. Oh yeah. Oh, Cali was that dress a little different too to this day.
Don't FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch throwing the vision getting clear in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain now. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me don't feel ashamed, man. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking about the same pot. You in the trenches, I'm the same. Little fame now. The cool so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Yeah, he's so bad, he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Full of pressure like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, come find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mama. Yeah, I with chick, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle. Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh?
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's a contest between conferences in San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors take to their home floor.
So how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Moody. There's 3 pointers off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Now here's Curry. Trains the three-pointer.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons.
I'm gonna talk my shit. Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna talk my shit. Trust me.
See if the defense can do
You talk my shit. Trust me. Put the handles on you. Put you on skate right now. Put you on skate right now. Put you on skate right now. I'm gonna put you on skate. You finna skate.
And Brunson,
don't worry about it. Keep talking shit.
Inside.
Keep talking shit. I want to talk shit. No sir. Fuck out of here.
Curry can't get it to go. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
I know what they say, defense wins
Please stop
championships,
playing me.
but you need some bucket getters too now.
Yeah, you want to screen.
Butler in the corner, driving to the
No sir.
basket.
No sir.
Has to move.
Nothing.
On its way from
No
Curry
sir.
for
You ain't got
2.
it. You ain't got like that.
No good that
Let's go.
time.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Oh.
Here's Towns.
Who's this?
Good for the
Who's
basket.
this?
Starting off
Who's this?
1 for 1 with
I'm gonna
that
have you on
shot.
skate. Rollerblade.
We just saw Cat.
Go surfing, dude. Go surfing, dude.
Near the rim.
Here's Curry. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions
Oh,
like
got
that
him.
really are just
Got him.
you just dream of them.
Too much for you, boy. I'm gonna have you on skate. Bars.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
I'm gonna have him
But he's
rollerblade.
making a switch here.
I'm gonna have him rollerblade.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Keep on
And
talking.
talking
You got my
about the
attention
Knicks,
now.
GA, do you feel they
Keep
took
talking
a
about
step
that.
forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in
Got
seven
him.
in the
Got
conference
him.
semis with all the
Got
injuries
him.
they had. That really
Easy
kinda
work.
set
He don't play
them back.
defense.
They
Kerr don't
ended
play
that game
defense no
7
more.
with the Pacers missing 4.
All you do is shoot.
Starting 5. So no
No,
doubt
sir.
expectations will be high.
Curry, good.
Get
He
his
has
offense going, baby.
perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry
You got me?
going to
You got me? You sure about that?
To the paint.
That's Cat Williams right there.
And Draymond
That's
Green
Cat.
picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the
I should be
game.
losing none of you.
And the Warriors making a change here. Knocked loose.
Good defense.
Butler with the steal.
Good defense.
Here's
Don't miss.
Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or...
Let's go. Easy work, man. That boy Town.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Hey, you taking this game way too serious, man. You serious. Free.
The defense.
Get out of here,
He
man.
can roll this start
Get
throughout
out of
the
here.
rest of the game.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Achua. They get the rebound. The second effort. Second shot opportunity.
Got him.
Here's Brunson.
Got him.
Score the
Got
basket. His
him.
fourth. He's
Too much for him, man.
one of his 5 shots tonight.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Come on, man. Smoke your meth. Smoke your meth, man.
And the 3 off target.
You trash. You losing. You
Defense
losing.
dodged one
Fucking
right
trash
there.
and losing. You not getting locked up.
Out left to the wing. Towns wide open.
Shut up.
Good on the
Shut up. You need to go ahead and quit the game. Go ahead and quit the game, sir.
It really is.
Go ahead and quit the game so you can smoke your meth.
Like Towns shoot from that far out.
Go ahead and quit the game so you can smoke your
This
meth.
is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And he can't get the
Garbage.
first one.
Garbage. Now you quiet
Probably
now.
a little draft
Quiet like
in
a
the
church
arena
mouse. Oh, I forgot
tonight.
that
He's the
Sunday.
last guy you
Bars.
expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Right there, Mac.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Payne. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Green slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point.
Damn, man.
For New York, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78%
What's
as
up,
a
man?
team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a pay for this shot.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yep, that one goes. Payne's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night.
Ooh, nasty.
Nasty. His inspiration, he said,
Nasty.
I have no idea.
Nasty. They got me back on my BS.
I was just
They got me back on my
fun.
BS.
You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. For the 3, the Warriors pull it in. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Curry with the bucket.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's McBride. Still yet to score.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
careful, man.
What kind of defense was that? You can't
come over here. I'm here.
open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out to the right wing.
Come here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate.
Come here.
And more often than not, succeeds.
Come here.
Warriors trailed by 3. On the wing, Payton. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry! What else is new?
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's McBride. Off target at the rim. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now McBride. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Yep, that one goes in there. McBride down for this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors trail. Now Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's Brunson. Achua with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. From deep, Brunson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Podziemski. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
Shut up.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Butler, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Healed from outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside, Towns. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Podziemski's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this.
32.
Talking to me? Can't be
Yeah, we're
talking to
halfway
me.
through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
You can't be talking to me because I already got your address pulled up. I'm going to pull up.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson surveying the D. The kick out to Anunoby.
Got him skating again.
Here is Hart. Back to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains.
Got him skating again.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Here's Curry with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5
Stop playing me, man.
And to be fair, they
talking shit.
46 and 36
finish the game. And we talking.
Season. They were 10
Talk
games
too much.
over 500
Shut up.
last year. So
Smoke
they
a
weren't
Mack.
a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to
Smoking
be in the
shots.
play-in.
Like he's
They
smoking a
want
Mack.
to be a contender.
Smoking Mack. Shut up.
That's
I'll
the
destroy
6th
your
man
ass.
from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got.
I got your address pulled up. Keep talking shit.
Over this one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now. They double-team Curry. Rajemski on the wing.
Ain't got it. Ain't got it.
On the triple. Brunson outside. Green with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right.
Oh, you do shoot 3.
The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now, here's Hart.
Come me, boy.
And
Not here, man.
throws it
Passing
down.
him.
This is goes to
And post them great.
Those threes.
Let's go, man.
Cat, get the easy ones.
Curry with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Green. 5 points in the game.
Good defense.
And
Get him out of here.
Pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Knocked away.
Damn. No, sir.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Mississippi.
First free throw is good.
Mississippi.
And so Butler nails both of them. 1:44 left in the third. Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Butler. And it's
Still here.
Here's Brunson.
Get off me! Get the fuck off me, man!
Attempted a dozen shots.
Fuck off me, man!
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Warriors trailed by 4. To the inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Achua. And here is Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Brunson, left side. Pass to Achua. Bridges inside.
Well, Bridges isn't the biggest guy, but he is a fighter.
The Knicks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And then what time is
There's
it,
14 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here's Curry.
Oh, go to Batista. Get flat down. Go to Batista.
To the left wing.
That's a good idea, man.
Curry on the wing. And another 3 for Golden State.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Anunoby outside. Banked in off the glass. Now Curry. Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Payne. Curry with it. Here's Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Payne in the post. Pass to McBride. Drills the 3-pointer. McBride's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Peyton in the corner. Pass to Pajemski. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Got a hand on it. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Robinson. Anunoby has
money.
And another three.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What an assured player.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mayonnaise.
Believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
To the middle.
Good job, Mayonnaise. Good job, Mayonnaise.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Colin.
Ain't cutting in there.
Back to Towns. Puts it up. Kolick, no good. The Warriors leading. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside for Curry. Oh, Curry, good from the corner.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a
game ain't over, man. On a 4-point game, you had about 4-point game
and the time
with 2 minutes left. Oh my God. Okay, man.
Timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 4.
Gotta get him. Get him out again, man. Get him out again, man.
Brunson goes in. Bridges, no one around him.
Let's go.
Hands it from downtown.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm bringing him around. Let's go. Yes, I'm fat. 300 pounds, baby.
Curry outside.
Yes, sir. I'm ball.
And a fast break now for New York. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns missing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good.
It's all right. This is why I strive right here. I like games like this. I like games like this.
To these pressure situations.
Got him! Got him!
On key possessions.
Let's go!
You love how each side has...
All right, Mayonnaise. 1-point game, Mayonnaise. You just have about 4 points.
Man, this
Talk
is
too much.
Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Curry.
Alabama. Come back. Come ball back, man. Talk too much. I told you talk too much.
Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Off with the layup. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Watch out. Come on, y'all.
Forward to let that thing get any slimmer.
I'm on it. We got to find something else. We got to find something to his life. We got to find something to his life.
There's the triple.
No third.
Nails the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot.
So baby boy, out here, man. I'm faster than great.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And so he hits both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Green. It falls.
Late in the game.
It's on me, y'all. 18 seconds, y'all. 18.1 4-point game. It's on me. It's on me.
You have to have that killer instinct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
New York calls timeout. They're behind.
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a
score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Puts up a three. Warriors with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get
Good game, Mayonnaise.
That's right. No other option
Good game,
but to
Mayonnaise.
foul and hope for some misses.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.